but now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
The Force back in theaters this morning. Star Wars: The Last Jedi started showing nationwide last night. It is the 9th Star Wars movie overall in the 40 years of this franchise, the 9th.
Yeah, and if it does as well as 2015's The Force Awakens, it's going to break all kinds of records. WSA 9's Evan Kozloff is at the Upton Theater for us this morning, and Evan, Uptown Theater this morning. Evan, we understand that first performance today is going to kick off at around 8 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, we're just a couple hours away right now, so obviously nobody in line just yet, so that leaves me hanging out with Jar Jar and Darth Maul right now. Look, we're at the Uptown Theater, like you said. It's early in the morning, nobody's here, but we do expect a line a little later because at 8 a.m. they're going to get started. I want to show you guys some video now from that premiere last night because it was crazy. All over the country, the same thing. Take a look. Crowds form, they do. Excitement grows. It has. Okay, enough Yoda, but seriously, look how pumped people were over at the Hollywood Chinese Theater in LA. That's where people, and even the dogs, were in full costume.
I cried more in this movie than any Star Wars movie ever before.
I didn't ugly cry.
He was in there crying?
Oh yeah, definitely. They were between us and I could hear him.
It was kind of good because I didn't even fall asleep this time.
What'd you think?
Ah! I loved it. There was space and like dogfights and laser swords. It was great.
Meanwhile, same deal here in New York City. At Times Square, some came dressed as Leia. In Texas, kids fought with fake lightsabers and donned Star Wars-themed Santa hats. And in Michigan, well, news crews found this group in line.
It's different than any other Star Wars movie that I've seen, and it was a good direction, and it was probably the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
And back locally, more fervor and excitement at the Air and Space Museum.
It's like being a kid all over again. Seeing, no matter if you saw the first film, if you saw the prequels, it's like you get that initial feeling of the amazement of Star Wars all the way over from day one again.
I was like 3 when I saw Return of the Jedi. Being that I'm my age now, seeing brand new Star Wars movies is just so exciting.
It didn't scare me enough then.
You gotta just love the passion that everybody has, and what's crazy about it is that we've got kids, we've got grown adults, we've got senior citizens that are out here, some of them in full costume. It's just a lot of excitement. Again, at this theater, it's opening up at 8 a.m., but also the Smithsonian's are showing them on their IMAX theaters. That's another fun way to watch this movie. But again, it is now out in theaters, and might have to call a half day and go see this 8 a.m. showing. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Evan, thank you so much. Interestingly enough, the reviews have been kind of mixed. People either love it or you kind of been on the fence about it.
Yeah, and there's a ton of super fans, though.
Yeah.
Ton of Star Wars super fans. I'm sure it's sold out for the next
I
few
kind of
weeks.
just like, it's a great movie, but I enjoy the music. I think the musical score is amazing.
Yeah,
so.
and the special effects. All right.